Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so you've got the achievement card over here. So whatever you're going for, whatever you're focusing, you've got the sun there and Capricorn there. So whatever your career goals are, you are going to be achieving a lot of success for it. And a lot of money coming in because you've got the moon sitting there in Taurus. And moon in Taurus is about money and wealth. So you're achieving a lot of success as far as your career goes. And a lot of money is going to be generated by that. And, you know, it's because you have a lot of resourcefulness in whatever you're doing, so you're thinking outside the box. You know, you might even be buying a new home with this because you've got the sun sitting there in Cancer, and that's about, you know, your home life. But you're also coming up with some brilliant new ideas, or you know, the way you handle things, the way you see things, and the way you communicate about you know, how you perceive things is the thing that is generating, you know, improving your ability to achieve your career success. And it's also the way you are managing to amass money as well. So a lot of success coming in over there. Now, whatever you've been doing is, you know, it's very public. So there's a lot of publicity going on over here. It looks like a lot of, you know, with Jupiter there in Leo, a lot of people coming to know you and recognize you, and, you know, a lot of fame coming in over there with that card. And, you know, you've got the adaptability card, so you're managing to change whatever people want, you're managing to give them. You're multitasking a lot as well, but you know, you're managing to adapt to that situation and deal with whatever new thing is coming in, and you're doing it in a very, very extraordinary way, so that you're getting a lot of fame and you know, a lot of achievement and a lot of money coming in over there. Now you've got the flattery card over here, so you're either flattering somebody because you've got the Gemini sign over there, Venus in Gemini over here, you know, and maybe this is the reason why, or you will need to flatter people in order for you to be continue to be successful, and you know, you can do that. Gemini is very, very good at that, so you might need to, you know, don't take things too seriously, and you know, in order to maintain success, this is probably what you need to do. Sweet talk your way into that situation. There's some kind of choice coming up as well. It could be something legal. You've got that scales over there, and something that you have to deal with, also getting your balance back again. So there is some kind of decision, legal decision, that you're going to have to deal with. A choice. You might need to use flattery to actually sort yourself out in that particular situation. Be aware of people who flatter you, though. You don't want you know, the wool to be pulled over your eyes. So just be aware of that. You know, you might have to sweet talk your way out of whatever that situation is, but there is some kind of big legal decision pending that you're going to be facing soon. Make sure you're doing your research before you face any kind of legal issues. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm using the Rackham Tarot for the main read. Okay, let's see. I have shuffled this deck. So at the bottom of the deck, it looks like you're facing some kind of really big challenge. This might be a bit overwhelming because you can see this giant is really, really big. You're defending yourself against whatever this problem is. So there's some kind of issue that's coming in that you have to face. But, you know, you might not actually be very, you know, you have to stand up for yourself, but it might not be something that you can actually deal with at this particular moment. It might be a problem that's too big for you to deal with. You might need to withdraw from this particular circumstance, you know, get some advice, get some sort of counseling or some kind of help, really. Recruit some kind of help before you actually face this particular problem. So there's a big challenge that you're going to be facing soon. Now you've got the Queen of Cups over here, and you've got the Three of Swords over here. So there could be a legal issue that you're facing over here with that Three of Swords energy. This is about betrayal and problems on the legal front, or people saying things, something nasty. And it's got you very, very depressed and very upset, feeling very lonely, very, very isolated. So there is some kind of big challenge that you are dealing with. It could be on that legal front because of that Three of Swords. And like I said, you might need to withdraw and go and get some help before you can actually deal with whatever is going on here. So in the past, you've got the Sun card over here. So you have been working very hard. It looks like you've started some kind of new project, and things have been working out, really. There's a lot of wishes being fulfilled over here. You've got those dandelions and him making a wish on the dandelions. A lot of clarity and enlightenment as well coming in, but you've also been working pretty hard. Now, you've got the moon sitting next to the Sun card. So there still seems to be something that is very shady that is going on in the background over there. It's also caused a lot of depression and confusion for you as well. So where you thought everything was, up above board, maybe it hasn't been. Maybe there's still something that is going on, and it's now rearing its ugly head over there, and you're having to deal with some kind of problem. So something has been hidden, and it seems like it's now emerging as well as a big challenge. So you're trying to make a brand new start, a fresh start, and you're trying to move on from something very difficult, starting off something brand new. And it looks like it's, there might have been some kind of a breakdown of communication or a loss of a relationship. There might have been betrayal, lies, and there was a lot of heartbreak as well involved in that particular situation. Now, what you're doing is what you need to do actually is focus on your work. So there's still a lot of confusion going on around you, but you need to pick one thing and focus on that and just put all your efforts and energy into it. You might be juggling things around a bit, juggling finances as well. So, just watch how you're spending as well. There looks like there's some kind of choice as well coming in for you there. Now, you've got the Temperance card here, so a need for you to take control of that situation. You might be feeling a little overwhelmed in whatever's going on over here. You can see there's a lot of waves over there. You need to find your stability and balance again. So, you need to ground yourself, really. Focus on one thing and give all your attention to it. Because it seems like you might be a bit overwhelmed in this particular situation. Maybe whatever this challenge is making you, feel as though you can't really sort it out. It's bigger than you. So get yourself some advice. With the Temperance card, it's about getting advice in order for you to deal with that particular situation. And step back from it as well. You've got that Four of Swords over here, so it could be a legal issue. You need to step back and come up with a new plan and a new strategy because it is stressing you out a lot. The Four of Swords is recovering from that Three of Swords. So there's some kind of legal issue that you're dealing with over there. It's not a very nice situation, and you need to retreat a little bit. Take a little bit of a break in order for you to come up with a new plan, or even ask for advice, get some legal advice. Now, you want this case or whatever situation, whatever this legal issue is, you want it to be over and done with, and you want to win. The Emperor card is taking control of that situation, but it's also waiting for that legal decision to come in as well. It is a card ruled by Archangel Michael and speaks about legalities. So going into the future and the final outcome, you've got Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you're feeling very trapped by whatever this issue is, whatever this legal issue is, as though you can't make a move, you don't really have much power. You're feeling very disempowered at this particular situation. Maybe people are using a lot of old ideas, and you're feeling very trapped within that particular situation. So you're going to have to come up with a new plan, and this is why you do need to take a little bit of a break, a retreat, to come up with a new plan on how to deal with it, or even get some advice as well. Whatever happens, it looks like, you will be able to sort it out. There seems to be some kind of financial payout that will come out with this Four of Pentacles here. There's help that will come in, so good advice coming over here. The Four of Pentacles is about bringing money in, so money will come in as well. So there might be a legal payout with the situation, but it looks like you're gonna have to have help in order for you to. You need somebody to help you open this particular casket of money. So if you're waiting for a payout, you're going to have to get some legal advice or some financial advice in order for you to get it. Some kind of guidance needs to come in. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is generally a payout coming in from whatever this legal situation is. But it's also the ending of that particular situation. So this could have been a divorce, or it could have been something legal where, there's finances involved. You make sure you do your research as well. But it looks like there is going to be success on your part. So this particular challenge or whatever you're dealing with is really bigger than you, and you need to go and get some advice. You do need some professional advice to sort it out, because you are starting to feel a little overwhelmed over there. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Animal Tarot. So you got the release card, which is the death card. And this is saying that it is time to release the past and move on to something new. The ending is the first step to a happy future. So you are bringing something to a close. Something is abruptly ending for you, and you're going to have to cut that out completely. And usually with the death card, it's cutting it out with the scythe or the sword, cutting it out. So there's some kind of legal ending to a case, and then you will move on after that. And then you've got the Princess of Summer over here, so you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic relationship. You suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or an invitation to a social event. So this is news coming in for you. There's some kind of offer being made over here. So this could be an invitation, as they say, to a social event. But this could also be some good news coming in for you after you have cut, or after this legal situation is ending. It could be good news coming in for you. So, success coming in. And the Four of Winter, again, appearing twice over here, is talking about thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to the solution, but meditation and prayer will bring you the answers you seek. So you need to withdraw and get some kind of new strategy, and don't overthink things. Don't stress too much about it. There will be a resolution to this problem, and it looks like it's going to be quite successful as well. You've got that Princess of Summer, so this is like, something good coming in for you. And it looks like there will be success coming in for you. So whatever this battle is that you're fighting, whatever you're coming up against, you need to recruit somebody that can help you, because it might be a bit too much for you to deal with by yourself. And also with that Temperance card, you can see feeling very, very overwhelmed and needing to get advice or something professional in order for you to deal with the situation and get success. But with that 10 of Pentacles, that situation is now coming to an end, a closure coming in for you there. There's some kind of payout coming in as well, and you will be able to move on to something brand new after that. So this could even be the end of an old job and moving into something new, starting off afresh somewhere else. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.